Hello everyone, thank you for joining for a stretch class. This class is perfect for the end of the day to unwind the body after a long day of sitting, working on this uncomfortable chair. We'll explore opening and stretching from the neck down to the shoulder, to the fingertips, and then we'll travel down to the spine, finding that opening in that chest, as well as the hips and the legs, and I will travel back up again to the spine, finding more rotation in the body, and then we'll finish up with some neck movement. Enjoy. Let this be a time for yourself and just yourself. And we're going to take about 5 breaths in each position for you to be able to immerse your body and open up the joint a little deeper. Okay, let's get started. So I want you to interlace this hand, so your fingers like so. Place the hands behind your head, at the back of your head. I'm going to sit slightly diagonal so you see what's happening here. You don't have to, you can face the screen. Now I want you to just rest your head back into your hands here, right? A little bit of a weight in your hands. Now from here, I want you to just tip the head forward, just curling. You don't have to push your head down, just gently release that neck down here. And then allow the elbow to come in towards each other. And then we're gonna stay here. You feel a stretch at the back of your neck here, guys. I want you to inhale and exhale, and an in breath and exhale. Every breath you take, allow that joint to go into a deeper stretch, but be gentle with your neck here. 2 more breaths and exhale, and 1 more. And exhale. Now let's turn your head towards the right knee. Just turn it, okay? Gently turn it. And now press a little pressure with the right hand on the head to give yourself a little bit of a stretch on the right side of the neck. So again, in breath and exhale. Allow the weight of your head to drop down a little bit. Again, in breath and exhale. 3 more breaths and exhale. 2 more. Exhale. And last one. Okay, bring your head back to the middle, to the center, and then turn your head towards the left knee. Again, gently press the head down with the left hand. And then we breathe. Inhale. Exhale. Again, breathing. And 3 more times. Try not to slouch the spine. Allow your body to stay tall while you're stretching your neck here. 1 more. And exhale. Bring the head back to the center. And then place your hands on the forehead like so. And I want you to help your head back with your hands coming up to facing forward. Okay? Good job. Right, moving on, we're going to stretch that neck part, the trapeze muscle, the upper trapeze and the levator scapula, which tend to be quite tight from that hours of typing, sitting on that table, sitting on the chairs on the table. So I'm going to do with my left hand so you can see me. So I'm going to reach my left hand back, right? Reach it out, and then I'm going to take my right hand above my head like so. And I'm going to pull that head towards the right shoulder. So you're going to feel this nice stretch running down on the left side of the neck. Okay, keeping that shoulder down and anchor as much as you can. Breathing in. Exhale. Again, in breath. Exhale. Actively reaching the hand away. Exhale. 2 more. And the last. Now we're going to gently turn the head down, so nose towards the right armpit. And then pressing the head down a little bit more. And then we'll repeat in breath. Exhale. 4 more breaths. And 3. On 2. And the last. And then release. Coming back to center. Release the left arm, flick it out a little bit. You may feel some pins and needles running through that arm. And then over to the right side, I'm going to turn myself towards the other way so you can see my arm. So reaching the right arm away. Gently press your left hand on the right side of the head. And then tip the head towards the left shoulder. And staying there in breath. And then reaching the right arm away to the exhale. And an inhale. Exhale. And 3 more. And exhale. Allow that tension to release. And last one. And now turning the nose towards the left armpit. And then gently press the head down a little bit. And then we'll stay there in breath. And exhale. And in 2. On 3. Two more, 4. And the last here. And then release that. Ooh. And then flick the hands if you have some pins and needles. Okay, I'm going to face towards you. Now take your hands forward, your arms forward. I want you to feel like the shoulders is just draping down on the body like a melting chocolate. All right, fingertips forward. Now I want you to open up this palm, right, like so. And I want you to open the arms, reaching the fingertips like as though those fingertips can meet together at the back. And then release that forward again. And again, inhale, reach the fingertips behind you. And exhale. Again, in breath. And exhale. And then 2 more, in breath. And exhale, watching the shoulders, keeping the shoulders nice and easy and melting away from the neck. And exhale. Okay, now turn your hands like so. Okay, I'm going to turn diagonal and I want you to reach those hands down to the floor. You don't have to turn your body diagonally. I'm just going to do it because you can see me. Right, now from here, pressing those hands down here, we're going to inhale to reach the chest up. And then as you exhale, spin the hands. And then I want you to round the back. And again, inhale, reach the fingertips back towards you and arch the back. And then exhale, rounding of the back. And again, inhale, arching and exhale. And again, inhale. And exhale, such a great release for the shoulder, your hands, the upper back, and exhale. Let's do one more time. Inhale. Arching, exhale. Rounding. And then release that. Coming onto your quadruped position on all 4. Hands and the shoulders are stacked up. Knees and your hips are stacked up too. Okay? Keeping that shoulder broad, drawing out the abdominal. Now here, let's do some cat stretch. You breathe up, press the floor away, round that back. Stretch out the kinks in the spine. Inhale into a flat and then arch the other way. And again, exhale, pushing the floor away, rounding that back. Inhale, lengthening the spine and arching the back. And on to 3. Keeping the spine fluid while you're moving into a flexion and extension. And 4. And extend. And the last one, rounding, pressing the floor away. And an inhale. And arching back. And coming up into a nice straight back here. So letting the arm closer to the screen of the floor. Mine is my left arm. So I'm going to take the arm up towards the ceiling. Bringing your body into some rotation. And then as you exhale, bring this hand through underneath the opposite armpit. Reach it out along the spine here. And then if you feel comfortable, you can take your opposite arm here. Reach it out above you. We're going to stay here. Inhale and exhale. Again, inhale and exhale. Allow the shoulder to melt down on the floor. Exhale, allow those arms to be actively pulling away from each other. And again, one more breath. And exhale, releasing the upper arm. And I'm pushing off the floor and coming back into a quadruped position. We have the other arm. So this is my right arm. I'm going to rotate my right arm, my body up towards the ceiling. And I'm bringing that hand through, looping underneath my left armpit. I'm going to reach out away on the floor. And if you feel comfortable, you can take the other arm, my left arm, that is above your head. And we stay here. Inhale. Exhale. Again, keeping those arms actively reaching out here. So you're always connected in your center and keeping that sort of body alive and not just sinking onto the floor. And exhale. 2 more breaths. And the last. All right, bringing your hand back and pushing off the floor. Coming onto the quadruped position again. Now I want you to take your hands forward, right? Reach it out like so. And now what you do is I want you to keep the pelvis above the knee and I want you to lower this back down towards the floor and just walk your hand forward a little bit more. All right, so you're gonna stretch that shoulder. If you feel comfortable with your neck, you can bring that chin forward on the floor. If you reach the floor. If not, you can just tip the forehead down, keeping the neck long. Okay, I'm gonna put my chin forward here. And I'm gonna stay here. Inhale. And exhale. And an inhale. And exhale. 3 more sets. Two more. And the last. Carefully take your body back up onto your quadruped position. Okay, take your right leg forward. Okay, we're gonna go into some lunge series. The right knee and the right heel is aligned, one straight line. Now I want you to come upright here. We're gonna stretch that hip flexors, your psoas and the iliacus. So I'm gonna tuck my back foot under. Right, what you need to do is drawing up the lower abdominal. I want you to bring that pelvis underneath you like so. So no sticking the bottom out, but bringing the bottom underneath you here, okay? Let's reach the arms up to the ceiling. If you don't feel a stretch, I want you to really try to pull in a little bit more, perhaps bring that thigh further back. And stay here, arms reaching up, in breath. Exhale. And in breath. Exhale. Lengthening up the spine up to the ceiling. Exhale. 2 more. Last one. Bringing your hands on the floor. Now here, for a deeper stretch, I want you to lift the back knee off the floor, reach it out, holding that center tightly, and we stay here. Inhale, exhale, and keep the energy of the back leg reaching out of the heel, and energy of the front leg reaching up the forward, the front of the knee. 2 more breaths, and the last. So I have my right leg forward. I'm going to take my left hand on the inside of my right leg, and I'm going to take the right arm rotating out towards the ceiling. And we stay here again. In breath. Exhale. It can be a bit tricky with the balance. So hold your center nicely. And exhale. One more. Release the arm. And now release the back knee. I want you to stretch the front leg. Reach it out. Flex that foot, the right foot, up towards the ceiling. And keep this back active here for your hamstring stretch. And stay here. Inhale. Exhale. And again, in breath. And 2 more breaths. And the last. Released. Let's switch over to the other leg, please. So I have my left foot forward, my left knee and my left heel is aligned. I'm going to draw my pelvis under, all right? Keeping that hip slightly forward, but drawing up that center. I'm taking my arms up here. Again, you can adjust the back thighs here. I don't want you to stick your bottom out that way, but curl it and lift it up. Stay here. Inhale. Exhale. On 5. Such a good stretch. 2 more. Last one. Let's take it further. Hands down on the floor. Lift the back knee off. Reaching that heel away. Reaching that chest forward. Again, 5 breaths. On 2. And 3. 4. And 5. Okay, my right hand will be on the floor. I'm going to take my left arm out for a rotation here. In breath. And 2. And 3. 4. And last 5. Releasing the hand down, lower the back knee, stretch the front leg, flex the foot up for your hamstring stretch here. Keeping that back active. Try not to round that back as much as you can. If you find it challenging to extend the back, you may soften the knee a little bit for me. All right, so stay. Inhale. On 2. On 3. On 4. And 5. Okay, release that stretch, guys. All right, now come forward to the front of your mat. If you are on a mat, you can do it on the floor. Without the mat, that's fine. All right, I want you to sit like so. So kind of an internal rotation at the hip. Now, if this is tricky, it may be tricky for some people. You may sit with the knee slightly wider. Okay, if this is still tricky, place a pillow underneath your bottom here. So you can elevate the pelvis a little bit more, giving a bit of space in your hips. All right, make it a little bit easier. If you can do sitting down on the floor and bring the knees together, perfect. If not, do the adjustment like I just said before. Pause the video if you need to. All right, so lifting up that spine tall here, guys. Oh, I'm not straight. Now here, if you find with this, you may choose to stay in this position. If you find with this position, you may draw the elbows down like so. Now again, if you feel like, yep, I can go further down, you're gonna arch the upper back and then bring the head down towards the floor and then rest your body down. Okay, and take your arms overhead. Again, you don't have to go all the way down like I'm doing now. You can stop at the steps that I showed you before. Right, stay here, in breath. Exhale. Such a great opening in the back of the sacrum. Again, 3 more. On 2. And the last one. Right, coming up, be careful. Place your forearm down. Come up like what you came down before. Press it down, lift that chest, and help yourself up onto sitting position. Okay, now I want you to release that leg. Come face me here. I want you to sit like a mermaid here. Okay? So I have my right knee in front with the open side and my left one tucked in. Right, now here, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna reach over towards my left side. So reach it out, stretch over, and stay here. You know what, let's do 3 breaths here. Inhale, exhale, on 2, on to 1. And then coming up again, arms to a T position. We're gonna rotate towards my right side. Place my right hand down, swing my left arm forward and up, and then press that hip away, arching back. Inhale. And then just do 2 more breaths. And the last. And then release that. Switching the legs position. Now I have my left leg forward, my right leg tucked in. Okay, arms out to the side. And then reaching my left arm up. And then side bend over onto the right side. Staying here. 3 breaths. I did say 5 before, but you know, you can stay 5 breaths if you like to. Just pause the video. Inhale, 2 more. Exhale. Last one. And coming up onto your T position here. Now rotate towards the left side. Remember, I have my left leg in front. My left hand goes back and down on the floor. And I swing my right arm up, pressing that hip, reaching back. Inhale. Exhale. And again, inhale. 1 more. And coming down. Okay, now just sit with a cross leg in front of you. Okay, hands on your knees. Allow the spine to grow tall here. And now we're gonna do some neck release again. So we're gonna turn my head, or tilt my head to the right. I'm gonna tap it down forward and then left, and just make a little circular movement here. And on 2. Nice and easy with the neck. On 3. And 4. I like to close my eyes when I do this. It makes me dizzy when I open my eyes. You can do either way. And center, over to the other side, left, and then forward and right, and back. And on 2. And on 3. And 4. And the last one, 5. Coming back to center here, guys. Okay, last one, I want you to draw that shoulders up. Lift it up as much as you can. And then just drop it down. Again, 2 more. Lift it up as high as you can. And drop them down. And the last one. And drop it down. Well done. Thank you for joining me in this stretch class. If you like what you've done, you can subscribe to this channel, and I hope to see you in another class. Thank you.